Everybody, welcome, brothers and sisters, to another episode of the Team-Stirr show. Today is the 29th of January. I hope everyone's having a great weekend and a great new year also. But I needed to do a show today, and let me start off with with the particulars first. The facts, dates, and events presented in this video are from the members' best recollection and may not be fully accurate. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consult with your local union about your rights and duties at your workplace. The opinions shared on this video are my own, Daniel Borges, and do not necessarily represent my employer, position, strategies, or opinions. All views shared and protected are under the National Labor Relations Act. Everything is protected. So, now that that's out of the way, let us get started with the show. Again, this is Daniel, your brother, Daniel Borges, Brother Daniel, from Local 177, proud member. And this video is in response to the letter I received from our treasurer, Chris Eltzholtz, and right here. And I want to respond to it because there's a lot of things to respond to regarding this letter. What it is it was a correspondence letter. It's a letter in response to a letter that I sent to him about the upcoming shop steward election that's about to take place in Edison and Cranberry in a couple of days. So that letter is also a response to the comments that I made at the last union meeting on January 8th regarding the behavior of Daniel Gross before taking his newly appointed position as business agent. So Dan Gross was days away, little more than 10 days away from taking his position as business agent when he felt the urge to interject himself in our election, before our election, by hitting a social media site where it had over 100 members, and decided to manipulate our election by slandering certain names that were nominated, certain shop stewards that were nominated. Only a particular, not the ones that he wants in, the ones that would give him a hard time. So, and the reason he picked those ones because the people that would give him a hard time are the people that are not going to put up with his garbage and nonsense. They have no respect for him as a person or a union official, but they're gonna have to deal with him. So the purpose of doing this, he needs his own type of shop stewards, because he needs shop stewards that are not gonna file grievances, so that it can have the perception of they have things under control. And so stewards who fall along with the program, endorse them, they get special favors, of course, and sometimes even the executive board members, when they're touring the building and they see shop stewards doing things they shouldn't be doing, they'll turn a blind eye. I'll give an example. Mazander, who is a hub shop steward in Edison, for the last couple of years, he's been working out of classification. Knows he's not supposed to. He doesn't have the seniority to be doing car wash work in the afternoon, but they're turning a blind eye to it. They're ignoring it. Why? Because he goes to union meetings and he's constantly cheering. He's their personal cheerleader. And that's what he is. And so by him doing this, these are the rewards and the perks. And we can't allow that. We need to have shop stewards who are not controlled by management or business agents. Shop stewards who are doing the job properly and working for the members. You know, Chris, you got a lot of nerve to state in this letter that no one can question your executive board's integrity. But not only can I question the executive board's integrity, but I could go as far as saying that you guys have no integrity. At best, you guys are politicians. And to me, politicians are at best wishy-washy, or at worst, they're corrupt and liars. And you guys fall somewhere in the middle of that because you're not transparent. You don't own your mistakes, and you try to dance around them. So I was already alerted on Friday morning about, and I let you guys know also about the election that the shop stewards had in feeders in Meadowlands, and how allegedly some felt that the ballot counting was not properly done. I gave all those guys advice on what to do, and it's up to them to do it. I'm not connected to Meadowlands, but I told them what they need to do, and whatever happens, whatever the outcome is, I don't know. They'll keep me updated, but that's up to them to take care of that if there was an issue, if the allegations were true. So I can't question the lack of integrity you guys have. I can also question it because of how you guys purposely tried to mislead everyone on how you got the $300 pension bump. How you got us the $300 pension bump. When in fact, what you guys were really trying to do was make it seem like you were working hard against the company, trying to get us what we deserve. When in fact, it was the members who got us the $300 raise. Who got us? It was from us coming to work, new jobs that was already accumulated. But the way Bob Cherney wants to spin it is, oh, we took it out of the company's hands. And so all you guys did was very simple. We had enough money that justified a raise, and you had to get permission from the company. There was no real hard work in that. We're just waiting to see. It is what it is. So as far as integrity, it shouldn't be in your vocabulary, any of you, because there's nothing worse than when people lie about something than a cover-up. You stated in the letter the information that I received that I was going off of, the LM2, was inaccurate and from anti-union websites. For your information, the first website that we got was accurate. And then the second one that I'm using now came from Pablo Cunha, the trustee, who showed us how we could look at the LM2. And this is regarding the $744,000 that you willfully took and applied for that you're not going to pay back. Let's just say it was an anti-union website. It was correct. You guys took $744,000 from taxpayers. And you're wondering, and you're not going to pay it back. You're not going to pay it back. So you're wondering why we're questioning your integrity. So if it's an anti-union website, then you guys are using anti-union websites. And you wonder why that these places are anti-union. Because of this corrupt nonsense. To me, it's corrupt. It's absolute garbage. The best part about it is you guys never told anyone about it. Dino stumbled upon it upon looking at the LM2. And you really want to talk about integrity and transparency? $744,000? So you took that money that was supposed to be used to pay bills and salaries, which you hopefully did, because if you didn't, it's illegal. What did you do with the money that we paid you? The members paid you. The $744,000 we paid you. What you do with that money? You see, the problem with this whole PPP thing is it leaves more question than it does answers. All you're giving is garbage excuses that are all integrity issues. The fact that you can take out a substantial loan that size, a loan of that size, and the membership not know about it, we have to find it like this, to me is more than just concerning. To me, it's dangerous and criminal. My opinion is dangerous and criminal. So don't feel insulted like you wrote in the letter about what I'm about the stuff that I'm bringing to light. You should feel more than insulted. You should feel ashamed and embarrassed that you're running a dysfunctional organization like this, because at best our leadership is poor. I mean, that's my opinion. My opinion from the actions and things that I'm seeing. You see, you keep trying to defend and justify the actions of your people and yourself, and all you're doing is shooting yourself in your foot and putting your foot in your mouth. So what I think you should do, since you're not going to address any of the issues that we're bringing to you, number one, don't ever tell us to call you about, no, we're going to bring everything up at union meetings and put everything on record. Because that's what everybody wants. That's what your puppets want. Your puppets want, oh, you shouldn't be, making things so public. You should be, giving them a heads up. No. Because you don't do anything. And you want to cover these things up. So you can do everyone a favor and just do the job we paid you to do. Just please do that. We're going to be waiting for the contract and see what type of contract we got. And basically, that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to address. As far as I'll keep waiting for more stuff about, updates on the negotiation and contracts, which there really isn't much right now. And, one thing I wanted to also shout out is our buddy Daniel Gross. Congratulations on your appearance at Meadowlands. I got so many calls of what an outstanding guy you look like. I mean, really, dude. You're standing there with your arms crossed, looking like a bouncer with that phony look of intimidation like you're a badass. Instead of greeting and addressing yourself to the members who pay your salary. And instead of showing like you have some type of personality or class. No, but you just stand there just like a statue, like a bouncer. I tell you, man, our leadership, they have no, I question the people that they're putting in. And you're not the first, dude. You're not the first. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, thank you guys for following. God bless you all. God bless America, and everyone have a safe night.